Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Eagles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Hicks. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David? Turning it on! Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me, I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Plucks it out of the air. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of ends.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, two wide out to either side. Back to pass. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Showing off the arms. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. So after the break, they'll go back to work. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
If you're laser-focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they block it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Memphis, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's Worthy. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Johnson wants to throw it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. And there he goes. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Grab behind the line. It's Beard. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Quick handoff. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This offense is racking up some yardage, but they've got to be able to finish the deal by scoring touchdowns. 3rd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They go to the ground. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down, and he'll just get rid of that one. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Spencer. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Here's the handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. Man, they needed to start fast. Obviously in a deficit, coming out of the half with energy to get a sack early in the drive, man. Nice response by this defense.
The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Johnson wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Southern Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The option look. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The short hands, it's Givens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Givens. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Mills. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking to throw again. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Motion from the back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the big fella runs right down the middle of the field, runs the post route. You can tell quarterback locked into him, throws it up high, lets him catch the football, use his big body to kind of fend off the defenders and get in the end zone for 6.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got the back over the middle. There he goes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes him talk to the hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. To the ground with the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do